All right, guys, this is what I want to bang out with. This is the big one. This isn't that big. It's kind of big. Actually, my wife told about this. Oh my God, it's words. My wife told me about this in the car, and it bothered me. So I want to read it. It's about Rebel Wilson. Just seeing the news that the Australian Press Council has condemned the Sydney Morning Herald on their journalists for their recent grubby behavior in trying to out my same-sex relationship. And while I didn't personally ask for any action to be taken, I am glad that this has been officially recorded and recognized. Their actions did cause Ramona and I a lot of distress, and while we've remained classy, there are still pains from having to rush this news publicly, which we are dealing with. We move on. Focusing on the absolutely amazing news, new things in our lives, though. Sending love to everybody. Basically, what happened is that Rebel Wilson seems to be gay or lesbian in some capacity. Or bisexual, whatever. Pansexual? Who knows? I don't know anything. And apparently, a news article called the Sydney Morning Herald decided that they wanted to leak this information and out her as gay in some capacity. I'm just going to say gay to make it easier for myself. Before she was ready to do it herself. And I think that's just disgusting. First of all, fundamentally, and I doubt that Rebel Wilson's dealing with this, but she may. It can be dangerous to out people who are gay before they're ready. It can be dangerous for gay people to come out when they are ready. Okay? But you certainly shouldn't do it when that's your call to make. But they're so obsessed with journalism culture that they decided to use this as an excuse to out her. Well, you're a journalist, so I can... No. There's some privacy people should be entitled to. And she shouldn't have to come out. But second of all, it's not even about just like whether there could be a danger or not. It's just about privacy. Like I was saying. Like, it's about privacy. People should be able to be fucking private. Like, maybe she didn't want to come out because she just didn't want to deal with people being annoying. Maybe she just wasn't ready mentally. Maybe she just never wanted to come out. Maybe she just wanted to be fucking left alone. And yet somebody invaded her privacy. It's gross. There's a really weird dynamic that we have with like influencers and creators and celebrities in some weird capacity where there's two parts to it, where people are too obsessed with their personal lives. In the one hand about like things that they want to keep private, but then on the other hand, people not keeping things private that they should. This wouldn't be one of them. Coming out as gay is something you should keep private. But like, personal relationship issues and like oversharing of some details or some things that creators will engage in, which is like so fucking bizarre in these like parasocial ways. But like this is an invasion of privacy. And when I was growing up, I remember people would say like, well, they're a celebrity, they kind of deserve A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. I think we need to stop with that. I can understand that an action or behavior that somebody with like some form of celebrity status has will be amplified in some capacity. The fact that if Rebel came out as gay, people would amplify that and the whole world would know. That's generally reasonable and accepted. We're going to want to hear about something like this, about some kind of celebrity person. Oh, they're gay, so everybody, they get signal boosted. But there's a difference between her saying that she's gay and the natural of everybody reporting on it versus somebody figuring this information out before she's ready to display it and then boosting that information out. It's a profound invasion of privacy. And we need to start having conversations about the way that we talk about and treat celebrities. I understand that they people who have a lot of money are very gifted and they're very privileged, but at the same time, look at like Britney Spears and the way that the media interacted with her to a point where they sent her in a psychotic fucking rage and a meltdown. The media put Britney Spears in a sense where they hypersexualized her, then blamed her when like her and whatever was it, Justin Timberlake broke up to a point where she had a fucking meltdown, and then harassed her when she was just trying to get custody of her kids. And to a point where she went to a point where she had to be in a conservatorship, which she may not even have had to have been in. We as a society might have said she needed to because she's a hysterical woman and taken away her autonomy. I know that's definitely a lot, but that's what this feels like. I think it's disgusting. There we go. Now I was able to talk about everything I wanted to.
I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.